Hey everyone, welcome to the very first episode of Ink and Impact. This is the series where we break down how comic book storytelling comes to life. One page, one panel, one decision at a time. I'm John, comic book writer, illustrator, and indie publisher. Today, we're going behind the scenes of my book, Time Rejects Before Time Shattered. Whether you're already deep into your own series or just dreaming up your first idea, my goal with this series is simple: to inspire you to tell your story and to give you the tools to do it right on the page. Let's dive into today's topic: storytelling through layout, composition, and visual rhythm. First, structure first, flexibility later. This story has a fully outlined arc divided into 4 acts. That structure is non-negotiable. It keeps the spine of the story strong, but when it comes to dialogue, I let that evolve as the art develops. A character's expression, the pacing of a scene, even the shape of a panel. All of that can influence how a line is delivered or if it needs to be delivered at all. So yes, outline your acts and key moments first, but stay open to tweaking the dialogue later so it fits the visual flow naturally. Comics are a marriage of words and images. Storyboards are your best friend at this stage. Before I even get to final pencils, I rough out the entire scene, panel by panel. This helps define not just panel size, but significance. Ask yourself, does this panel push the story forward? Does it reveal something new? If not, cut it. No filler panels. Not in Time Rejects. Not in your book either. Every frame should serve the story. Next, balance exposition with action. Time Rejects has some wild science fiction elements. Time loops, temporal warfare, unstable dimensions. There's a lot of tech talk. But I learned quickly, too much exposition kills momentum. So instead of info dumps, I break it up. Dialogue carries part of it. Visuals carry the rest. I show the consequences of time fracturing instead of explaining every detail. Find that balance between explaining your world and letting your characters live in it. The reader doesn't need to understand every mechanic as long as they feel the stakes. Last, think like a director. Cinematography rules apply in comics too. Every panel is a camera shot, low angles to show dominance, over the shoulder to create intimacy, wide shots to establish setting and mood. In Time Rejects, I plan these shots like a film because it helps guide the reader's eye and emotion. Composition isn't just about cool-looking panels, it's about how you tell the story, where the eye lands, what comes next, how fast the reader moves through the page. That's rhythm. So if you take anything away from today's episode, remember this: plan your story, but let it breathe. Balance your brainy ideas with visual impact, and direct every panel with purpose. That's where the ink meets the impact. If you're working on your own comic, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Thanks for watching. For more great content on movies, monsters, an original comic, and more, be sure to check out all my channels.